Hey there, Monkeys here, and we're back in Pleasant Valley. I've been doing some trading recently at the Guild Hall. We've got different villagers in there offering great trades, a lot of enchanted books, some diamond gear. Um, and that's one of the reasons I built these two towers here. So one provides pumpkins, one provides melons, and those are great for trading with farmers because they give you emeralds, and then you can use that for the other guys that give you the good stuff. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of librarians set up, and to try trading with some new librarians, I need a lot of paper, and our sugarcane supply has totally run out. We've got a manual farm over at the Jungle House, but it's definitely not supplying enough sugarcane for what we need. So we need something kind of like this that gives us, a steady trickle of sugarcane. So every once in a while when we want to trade with the villagers, that we've got a good supply to work with. So what I've got planned out is a basic sugarcane farm. I'm going to put it in this area here. We're going to take out this pool. Marked out the corners of where we want to put it. So it's going to fill in this area. It'll be pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Again, similar concept to this guy where, every once in a while a timer will flick on, and, any sugarcane that's grown will be automatically harvested, pushed into a water stream, and then be ready to get collected. So won't bore you with too many more details. Probably get started clearing out this area and lay out the foundation, and get back to you. All right, we've got the base layer built. You can see you've got a strip of sugarcane on either side here with pistons and water streams all set up. So how this works is, the sugarcane is going to grow. It's on dirt. You can also use sand, but I use dirt. That way we don't need supporting blocks underneath where the sugarcane is growing. Makes it easier to tile this vertically. And then the water stream serves two purposes. One is waters the dirt blocks, as well as sends everything to our little hopper here, which will collect things and throw it into the chest. I was a little lazy, so I decided just to put a collection chest on either side, not connect them at all. Keeps things nice and simple. Redstone is pretty light on this build. So the sugarcane will grow. Every once in a while our timer will trigger the circuit. I've got a button here just to test it. It'll pop out. Knock off the upper two levels of sugarcane. For anything that has grown, they'll fall into the water stream and get collected. And the neat thing is we can tile this vertically, and I'll show you how that looks. So we'll go one more level up so that we can let the sugarcane grow 3 blocks high. I'm going to put dirt block out here, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn this block here into another water channel. And so this will be the water that feeds this dirt block, and then that way we can leave this as open air. And the pistons will then push it into the same water stream down there. Nice and simple. Tile it up as many layers as we need. I think I'm only going to go for 2. Can always make it higher later. So give me a few minutes and I'll get that going. building is complete. You can see we've built it mostly out of sandstone. Got some nice green glass, which lights up really well at night. And just trimmed it out with some cobblestone fencing. Still a manual farm, so you have to hit the button to trigger the pistons. But that's the next thing we're going to do. We're going to change this into an automatic farm that'll get triggered by the hopper clock timer over here. So if I show you that real quick, if we come down here underground, you can see you've got a very standard hopper clock. So, and there's a signal pulled off of each side, goes into this circuit that generates a pulse. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to pull another line off of here, head over to that tower, and then run it up top. So I've already got some of it dug out, and just give me a second, and I'll finish digging this out and show you the wiring. Okay, so the redstone's all done. You can see we pulled that redstone line off the hopper clock, delay it by 4 ticks, and also strengthen it a bit. And then it just runs into this very simple little pulse generating circuit. So it'll give us a 4-tick pulse every time that line turns on. And then just a really simple stair-step arrangement of slabs going up into the sugarcane farm. So if we head over there now, you can see the other end of it. So I've already taken out a few blocks to give you a better look, but basically the redstone will come up here, hits this repeater here, that's going to run into a block, which will have some redstone that'll go up and trigger the pistons themselves. And then this extra stuff is for overflow. So if nobody's around emptying out these chests, the chests can fill up, it'll back up into the hoppers, and then when it starts backing up into the second hopper, that'll trigger this comparator, which will then trigger this guy, which will end up locking this repeater, and that repeater should get locked in the off position. And then we've got the exact same thing on the other side. So that way, if either side fills up and it hasn't been getting emptied out, it'll prevent the pistons from continuing to activate and just continuously piling up all sorts of sugarcane just sitting there, potentially slowing the game down for anybody who's playing in this area. So let's put in the last few blocks. So this guy here, redstone on top, and then that's going to tie into this stair-step arrangement here. And then we can neaten it up here. And then the nice thing is we can actually throw a button on the front here. So if we do ever want to activate it manually, we can do that. Collect our sugarcane, and away we go. So why did we need all that sugarcane, you may ask? Well, this is the reason here. This is the guild hall, and it's a spot I've set up to trade with villagers. So we've got villagers from different professions can all congregate here and meet. Got a little bit of defense going on here as well, just in case zombies make it past the door. But yeah, shepherds, fletchers, farmers, fishermen, you name it, they're all here. This particular guy is my favorite. He turns pumpkins and melons into emeralds at a pretty low rate, and that's made those two melon and pumpkin tower farms super useful. And then I've got a lot of librarians that painstakingly found. But this guy gives out a Silk Touch book for 12 emeralds, which is pretty great. And then a whole bunch of others here. So if you need to go swimming around a guardian farm, get this guy for respiration 3, you get power 5, infinity, sharpness 5, all sorts of goodies. And yeah, it means that I'm wasting less diamonds on enchanting gear that's so-so, and making sure that the gear I have has the enchants I want. So you can always enchant something, and then hey, if you enchanted some boots and it was missing feather falling, well, you come see this guy, get a feather falling 4 book, and boom, got some nice boots for building towers with. So yeah, got a few of these guys. Some pretty nice stuff. This guy gives out a diamond unbreaking 3 pick, which is always a good starting point for everything. So I think the one guy I'm missing is somebody who would give me an efficiency 4 or efficiency 5 book. That would be pretty sweet. But yeah, this place is pretty cool. I'll show you up top. It's all pretty simple. There's no redstone or anything behind this. So just little hatches that we can get them into their booths. And then this area is basically considered a village because the top of this pavilion is actually filled with doors. So you can see doors there on the outside, but actually every space on the inside is doors as well. You got a little farming area, and then then yeah, we can find a villager who has a good trade. Like I know a few of these librarians have unlocked some pretty good trades. But yeah, like I said, I'm still waiting for that efficiency 4, efficiency 5 trade. It'd be fantastic. And then we've got a lot of golems hanging out, making sure that these guys stay safe, because you know, this area doesn't have any walls around it yet, so a lot of nasty folks hanging outside, like this guy. Perfect. And the other good use for sugarcane and therefore paper are maps. These 1 to 16 scale maps. That's the biggest zoom out you can get. Do require quite a few sheets, but I think it's like 40 each. And then if you want to do a whole wall, I've started on that effort here, and then have backup copies stored somewhere else. That takes a lot of paper, so. Been making quite a few maps. Been spending a lot of time out in the boat, and then a little bit of time on land to. Re-explore some of the areas we'd previously explored. Here's the older map we had from before the 1.8 update. Yeah, and hopefully it can fill out this whole wall. One of the reasons we've been exploring is got a big project planned, is looking for a really good location for it. So that'll probably start in one of the upcoming episodes. So please remember, if you do want to stay up to date, go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and let me know any feedback you might have in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Let's see what you have to trade. Your second book is Smite 1? I don't think so, pal. That doesn't meet the quality of this place. Next.